Okay, that worked a little bit better. Upload speed's still a little questionable. I'm not even bother with putting on the subscribers only or anything. I just want to see if it actually does its thing. Oh, but I do want to give live chat replay. Make sure that's on there. Well, then in that case, since I'm in here doing that, may as well do all the other settings. Alright, well, apparently I'm live. We'll see how it does. Definitely fluctuating on the bandwidth, but not... It's not jumping into the pits of stream hell yet. So now, let's see, we're only making the first 3 researches over at the other place, right? So we're missing is it the yellow and the purple is what we're missing?
Yeah. I know Gone Home started on doing yellow over there.
Okay. Well, the yellow has not backed up nearly as much as the others. Oh, okay. Apparently it stacks to a total of 80. It's interesting. And immediately my stream starts going, hey, I'm not getting enough bandwidth. I took a little bit out of the containers where we're starting to get the backlog on our research. I'm going to go dump them into their respective containers over at the Extra Science place, which will take us from the 400% to being at 500% research. I don't mind this kind of manual loading. I have no idea, Frostbite. The stream has been temperamental is the best phrase I'm going to use on it today.
It's the nicest way to put it.
Hey, YouTube's still trying to tell me it's not receiving the... Okay, now it says it's good. So I'm at that stage of going, I have no clue. Alright, that's that purple. Oh, and so what this one was short on is the yellow. Okay. So we'll drop the extra purple in there. And this one didn't have any yellow, so we dropped the yellow in there. So the yellow is actually our choke point. And it's because of those damn energy cells is what it is.
Yeah, because if you were to upgrade that yellow to a Mark III, then you'd run out of energy cells.
Right.
Yeah. And energy cells are freaking... They're expensive.
They are.
They take forever to make. As well. They're very slow. They're like, they're like, what's that material?
Well, and that's why I was saying that. Well, that's why I was saying. Oh, the nuclear pasta.
Well, there was another one that another material that takes forever to make, and it's used in another recipe. But it's so slow.
Oh, well, the first one that comes to mind is the heavy modular frames.
Yeah, those are pretty slow.
But hey, good to see you, Frostbite. Thank you for being here. And we'll see how it goes. At first, I was like, you know what? That's it. I give up. I'm done. And then sit here playing with Tundra. I was like, oh, okay. Well, things seem to be running a little smoother right now. All right, I'm gonna go pull the trigger one last time. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But hey, we've got all five research servers being active, so we're at 500%. So
just flying.
Inventory size should become a thing tonight. And I'm gonna look at unlocking the ones that actually take a little bit longer. Did we put a drill over here? Yes, we did. I remember that because we discovered that we were completely out. Construction material is still doing awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. Let's get back to the landing location. And honestly, I think both of us should be doing this. Whenever you come back over to the landing location area, go hit the radar tower. And if we're not constructing either power or storage up there, we should make another one. And just keep it going.
Make another what?
Oh my. Where's So if you come over to the radar tower over here, or if you look at the stream, so when you're at the radar tower, which is where I'm at right now, you go open communications, and what we're looking at is these solar panels and the cargo bays. So we're looking at the available power. Available power is 5 megawatts. So we can't build another cargo bay extension because it requires 20 megawatts. So instead, we're going to say, all right, start building me another solar panel. And that construction material that you've been making over there, that construction material factory, it's going to get taken up to the space station to expand the solar power. Then once we have enough power, then expand the storage. By doing that, that changes up our stuff for our sales and whatnot. And so that we can see even here, how our sales have been going. And we see the jump here that we had between the last 3 days, and that's because we're in the middle of trying to fix the power. And what it does, it gives us a amount in the currency storage. It tells us how much it can hold. So when I look at this, it tells me that our cargo bay, it'll let us hold 1,700 maintenance drones and 17,000 permalite bars. Now, how many permalite bars do I get per maintenance drone? I ain't got a clue. But this is how we keep our permalite bar coming in. And, we're still receiving permalite bars. This thing's over here just unloading like crazy. We're just getting us our permalite plates. And checking our storage here. And we've got so much liquid permalite, this storage tank is almost full.
Yeah.
Which is 600,000 liquid permalite. Because I built the biggest tank you could for it. not knowing.
Yeah.
Well, and when I built it, I didn't realize the stuff about the permalite bars. And so it made me question things. Because I was like, okay, well, how much of this liquid permalite am I going to be using? You know, what am I doing with it? And so I was like, okay, well, I need to make a lot. That's what it looks like. Well, now it's like, okay, maybe not as much. But now, once we get our inventory size done, then I'll be researching the next big one. And that'll be the next really big factory, which is still going to be a while before we build it. Personally, how I would like to do the future streams of our Foundry stuff is for us to work on a factory together, and we're going to say, okay, tonight we're building this factory that's going to make this item. And if that means that we gotta go and hit a fresh, core, and say, okay, we're gonna take all the iron from this, and all the iron from this is gonna go to our new factory.
Okay. I mean,
And that's what we'll do. And then have that new factory.
Things are going good so far.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that we want to take the new factory and say, okay, I want this factory to be making X. And then what that'll enable us to do is then take that factory and have it with the cargo ships to be able to deliver X material to wherever it is we need it to go. You know? I mean, that's my thought. Because I'm thinking about making a factory. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm thinking about making a factory that's going to be supplied by other factories. And that's why I'm wanting to do factories that are doing the basic materials. Because I want to make a factory that's going to be making those energy cores. And actually have us with a decent stockpile of them. So that then they can start getting dropped off at next factory, whatever it is we're building. Especially when we start doing the assembly line for the big robots that we're going to be selling. So that's my thought process. What do you think?
I don't know. It's like I thought things were going pretty good so far.
They're going.
Yeah,
decent.
we need more factories. Sure, it's just
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that if we work on a factory together per stream, we can completely finish the factory in one stream. In theory.
I mean, even if we were both working on that robot factory, I don't think that would have been finished in one stream.
No, because I mean that took so much math and just trying to go, how am I going to run this stuff? But at the very minimum, I'd like to get us with at least some factories that are building some basic materials. I want to get one that's making all it's going to make is plates. And that's a really easy factory to throw together. It's going to make a stupid amount of plates. And then we're going to have an area that's just going to have cargo ships galore that's going to take them wherever it is we need them. But
so when you're doing cargo ships, do they have to be when they're paired? I guess is it only one and one?
Yes.
One start, one end. So
well, yes and no. So if you notice, I have lots of starts for the steam power. So I've got lots of locations that have got starts, but they're all going to one landing pad.
All right, but I want to deliver like a couple of raw resources too.
Right.
Where I've got to set up, like, would I have to set up a new start, say by an iron and one by copper, in order to make that happen, or do I have to?
Yeah. You'll have to do that because you can't. The start location is the hard part because you gotta have one at the start location, and you have to have it in location. Now, what you can do, and this is entirely possible, you can have your in location set up for. You can have a start location on the copper, have a start location on the iron, have both those delivering to one in location, and on that in location have filter. Have your filters on it. The what's it called? The injectors. The what the hell are they called?
The filter.
The loaders.
Yeah, the filter ones.
You can do the filter loader. My problem with the filter loader on a base like that, I worry that because copper doesn't get used nearly as much, that
it's going to back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's why me mentally, I'm going, no, want to go one for one.
All right. Just needed to know what I needed to build here.
I mean, if there's a way to make it to where it really does separate it out,
you'd have to have a huge storage.
Yeah.
So I've done this on Satisfactory where I had the multiple things being delivered to one place. You have to have a massive storage so it separates out long enough to get everything out of there. So it doesn't back up with one material.
Right. And in this particular game, with the way that it's set up and everything, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to just have a separate cargo ship.
Yeah, it's not worth the effort.
But one of the things we're going to do, and you'll appreciate this.
Do you have a glass factory over here?
I do not. I don't have a backup for glass.
Okay. Go to the research factory then. I think there's a glass factory over there.
Which reminds me, that mineral deposit is going to run out eventually. I have not tapped a mineral core node. But what I'm thinking is, and I know you're going to appreciate this. I want to build something fairly nearby to our landing area. I don't want to build it right on the landing area, but something nearby. It's going to be a smallish factory. When I say smallish, I'll let you help determine the size of this thing. It's going to be making nothing but foundation. So that'll be your place to go collect foundation.
Oh, man.
You know, have 10 machines making foundation. And then have the storages, you know, have 10 of those 6,400 storages and have them all filled up with foundation. That way you can come over and just go, all right, I need foundation. And just go, I'm grabbing all this. Because I know a factor like that would have been highly beneficial to you when trying to build the oil derrick that you built.
Yeah, I'd come all the way over here where I had 1 million foundation already stored up. which was a long ways away.
Right.
But
So I want to
depends
get
on where you're building, I
want to
guess.
get into a more centrally located area. So I was thinking this little desert area over here next to the water, because foundation doesn't take much, but I want it to have its own dedicated iron and copper, because I think it's iron and copper for foundation.
Yep.
Now,
They need
granted,
both.
we've got enough iron and copper being produced at those two drills, because I mean we haven't even tapped the entire thing. I want to check one other thing now that I'm thinking about it. I need a transformer. Where's the transformer? There's one nearby around here somewhere. Here we go. I want to look at the grid. All right. We're using a little over half of what we're producing from the steam turbines, or what we can produce from the steam turbines. So with this idea of having all these other factories set up, I think that yes, our next thing is going to be building another 40 steam turbines and trying doing it with the fuel rods.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment. Because I was asking about the cargo ships.
Yep. So the fuel rods require what do fuel rods require?
Yeah, I was gonna have the raw resources being delivered over there.
Yep.
And then make the capsules and the fuel. I don't know about the liquid fuel that I'm gonna need. How I'm gonna do that, but I haven't done liquid fuel yet.
Liquid fuel's easy enough. We just want to build this near an olemite. That's a lot of liquid fuel. Jeez. 400 liquid fuel per rod? Wow. Well, the reason I say that's a lot is because for the jetpack fuel, it's 30 per container. So 400 per Ignum fuel rod. Fuel rod casing, steel beams, advanced machinery parts. Okay, so we're going to need Ignum being dropped off. We need Ignum powder. Ooh, that's a lot of Ignum.
Right.
But we got a spot where we're pulling so much Ignum that we can redirect one of those ships. Because my thought for over here was that we were going to have we're just going to have the steam generators set up and have the lines ran.
I got my landing pads done.
And on one side is going to be okay. That's a little different than what I was thinking.
I already had this set up before anybody was saying anything. So.
Yep. So what I was saying is that we'd have a landing pad on this side, because you're going to need a landing pad and a starting pad.
Yeah.
But I was saying have landing pad on this side, and then put a starting pad over on this side. so that what you would have is the fuel rods will be delivered at the landing pad, and then the used casings would come to the starting pad, and the starting pad would take them back to the Ingham fuel rod factory to get rebuilt.
Okay. Oh. I have to remove these then.
Well, no, I mean that
completely different idea.
That was my thought. Because I was thinking that all we wanted over here was just the fuel rods being delivered and the casings taken away. That was my thought over here. Then I have a separate factory set up that's actually going to make our fuel rods. Hey, it doesn't have to be that way. I mean, I don't want to mess up your build, because hey, when it comes to games like this, you are absolutely brilliant. But yeah, my image I had in my head for streamlining it was the whole rods come in, casings go out.
My worry is ship speed. Wouldn't want to build it too far away if you wanted to do it that way.
Yeah, but even with ship speed, we shouldn't have any worries, because what we're going to do is that we're going to put a one of those warehouse containers for the rods. That way, it has a constant stock of rods, and then the casings will go back, get rebuilt. Because like we talked about last time, we're only going to need so many casings. Because then those casings are just going to get reused over and over again. So we're not going to need to be constantly making casings. Once we have enough casings, then it's just a matter of those casings getting delivered to the factory that's going to refill them.
Want to know something cool? Discovered. If you actually, if you have like catwalks in your inventory, you can connect these.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's actually able to do that.
That is really cool. I like that. Well, I mean, that just makes it look good.
Yeah, I'm out of walkway, but...
Alright. So, this just needs to have the boilers and everything set up in a way...
Yeah, we just take the same system over here, we just give it an extra space. One input, one output. One extra 2 spaces.
Yeah, because you have to do it with 2 different size loaders.
Yeah.
Alright, well then, let me look at the map. Oh, well that makes that easy, doesn't it? Huh. Okay, well it won't be built, the fuel...
That's it, actually. Oh, and
the fuel will not be built far away. Because it's going to go...
always need steel. I grab like 4 stacks of steel and I go through it in 2 seconds.
Oh, how deep is this thing? 101 meters? Okay. What are we at? 136. Okay, so this will take some explosives.
It virtually could be put anywhere because we could just have the material or have the raw resources brought over.
Well, but the Olamite is a bit of a pain in the ass to bring over because
Well,
pipes.
yeah, not the Olamite. I mean, build it near an Olamite place. But
Right. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm clearing the Olamite
everything else.
and bring everything else over here.
Yeah. Not until their update, where they make the ships carrying liquid. I've got starting and landing pads in my inventory, so I should probably use those whenever we do that.
Oh my god, how deep do I have to go for this? Am I sitting on top of it? I am. Oh, okay. I should come over here a little bit. I was not in the right place. Oh, there it is. Found the Olamite. Alright. I suspect. Well, this will make us want to do that pump jack effectiveness research. Alright, that's cleared enough Olamite for us to really be able to tap into this. I am picturing having a minimum of 3 pump jacks on this thing. But it's definitely a bit deeper than I planned on. Oh, am I still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just doing a bit of
Yep.
yawning.
Yep. So, sorry, I had enough issues tonight where didn't hear you responding or anything. I was like, oh crap, did I lose something?
Yeah. I was just doing a bit of yawning.
You're not allowed to do that. It's early. For you.
Is it early for me?
You know what? I don't even know what your hours are anymore.
Sleeping schedule, what's that? It's all over the place sometimes. That's just how it's been.
You want to see something fun, Tundra?
So I was doing math. Oh, it's what are you doing over there?
Actually, I'm going to go over here to your spot. I'm going to stand here. This should be interesting. Let's see, where are you at?
You're gonna lag the game out. I'm not even over there.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at your hillside.
Deforestation. I missed some trees. Oh, there's a lot of trees over here.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the Olamite hole. So I want to clear everything out this direction. Because to be perfectly honest, if I'm building this close, we don't even need to bother with the start and stop cargo ships over there. Well, think about it. We'll just have I mean, granted, I know it's going to be a stupid long conveyor, but if we're just coming to right here, the conveyor is going to be faster than the cargo ship. And we could have this spot here set up as our fuel rod refill station, shall we say. Because I was looking at the fuel rod casings, and as ridiculous as it sounds, I'd almost be keen on just making them in my pocket and then dropping them into a warehouse to prime the system, rather than having a factory making the casings. Because, like I said, eventually we're going to get to the point where we're not going to need all these extra casings being made. Not for what we're doing over here. And 6,400 casings will keep that steam running non-stop, because the amount of megajoules that a fuel rod gives versus just regular ignum, it's going to take forever for it to burn through those. We just got to get them, refilled. So, alright, so this is, and this is going to be built close enough. And the fact that I can actually see the steam power right there makes it where trying to use a cargo ship, so we're looking at using a cargo ship to go, less than 100 meters. I don't think it's going to be necessary. Not if we're building right here. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Alright, so obliterate the rest of these trees. Trees and rocks and everything else. Not real sure how much space I'm going to need. I don't need to worry about that area over there. That I do. Make sure that's toast. Alright, let's take out most of the wildlife. Yep. Alright, so foundations. Oh my god, the amount of foundations. Because that's the start point for the oil. Okay, this has got to be destroyed. This stuff's going to be in the way. Let's get rid of this too. Well, there it goes. Now my stream's gonna crash.
No.
But it's crashing in more of the standard way rather than the stuff that made me question what the heck's going on. Oh no.
Oh, man,
no, it didn't. It didn't crash.
I was just over here running about trying to get all the materials for all the steam engines and yeah. Because it can only hold so much material.
Yep. I'm working on the pockets, man. You got 3% left. And Frostbite, man, I appreciate you actually keeping up with my posts in Discord and everything. I mean, you are epic, sir. And for those of you that are watching Tundra's recording, what is this? Hold on.
Perfect. Clip that.
For those of you watching Tundra's stuff, Frostbite is my moderator for my live streams, and he is absolutely awesome. I love the fact that when my work computer reboots, when I log back in, it attempts to reopen everything that I had open, which means it has a conniption fit when I log back into it. Because it's there going, oh, I got so much crap I need to open. Let me get you back where you were, or at least as close as I possibly can.
Yep.
And don't forget, chat, today is Amazon Prime Day. Take advantage of your Amazon Prime and go get yourself some sales. I did.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh yeah, very much non-sponsored. Granted, if y'all are watching the Thunder stream, then by the time you've heard this, then Prime Day's over.
Yeah.
So much foundation. All right, now let's go back here because what I want to look at is we're going to look at the materials. Okay, it's not there. That's polymer, liquid fuel. Low density oilmite gives us 150 every 8 seconds.
Hey.
This needs 400 liquid fuel every 15 seconds.
Beautiful inventory space.
That's 150 every 8 seconds. That's 300 every 16 seconds. This needs 400. So we need a minimum of 3 machines to keep the Ignum fuel rod filled. This is actually a pretty easy setup.
Yeah, it's going to be the mass of what we need. How many machines and whatnot.
Well, no, that's what I'm calculating right now. It's not a lot of machines.
Well, we don't know how fast the fuel rods are going to burn off.
I do.
And how fast it's going to refill the casings.
It refills the casings every 15 seconds.
Okay. So you know how fast the fuel rods are going to be burned off in 40 steam generators?
Because they produce 100 megajoules of power. And so when we look at our Ignum, the Ignum provides, how much does that Ignum provide? But Ignum is not telling me how many megajoules of power that it produces.
No, I think you need a piece of Ignum in your inventory to tell that.
Well, it just happens to be. I have Ignum in my inventory. 10 megajoules. So it'll be used 10 times slower than the Ignum ore rubble. And the Ignum ore rubble gets used pretty freaking quick.
Oh, yeah.
So if I do my calculation, it's 10 seconds per Ignum ore rubble. So times 10, that's 100 seconds. So just shy of 2 minutes per Ignum fuel rod. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take some math. I'm still 90% certain this space over here is going to be plenty, and we're going to have plenty of olamite for this. I know we're going to have plenty of olamite for it. That much I know for certain. Oh, and let me go pick our next research. Oh, wow. Wait, why can't I research this? Oh, because we haven't done that one.
Yeah, if it's in red, it's got something before it.
Well, let's get this one done. That way we can get the infinite research on the efficiency.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll do the same thing on the pump jack next. And then after that, then I'll do the research on the assembly line, because I've been holding off on doing the research on the assembly line because I've been sitting here going, we're not ready for the assembly line. I mean, yes, could we throw one together and could we do all the stuff? Absolutely.
Yeah, throw it together in the testing area.
Right. But then we'd wind up making everything choke. The research would stop. All the different things would stop, because I'm pretty certain that assembly line is going to require a whole ass load of materials, and we're going to have to build the blast furnace. And I've seen the size of that thing.
Yeah.
It needs its own little quadrant of where it's going to sit at. And that's why I was suggesting that we work on getting some factories that's going to make a ridiculous amount of our basic materials. And like, you know, I want to make a factory that's going to be making advanced machinery parts. That's all it's going to be making.
Yeah.
And then those advanced machinery parts will get delivered wherever it is we need them to go. We can work the conveyors as we need them to run that stuff out, so that we can keep it nice and clean. And everything will be delivered by the cargo ships. Now, I'm really looking forward to the next update, because, you know, first off, we're going to get the cargo ships that can move liquid. That's going to be a massive change, being able to move liquid with the cargo ships. But the other thing is that they're improving the speed of the cargo ships. The cargo ships are supposed to move faster with the next update.
And the new machine screens. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Now,
you know that problem where you can't read the freaking screen if it's got if it's got loaders in front of it.
Yeah, oh. Yeah. I saw their notification on that. Oh.
Okay. He lagged out there for a while.
That one was me actually walking to my front door. Now
I'm looking forward to that, because it's always been such a pain.
So yeah, I'm dreaming of making this save file a bit more massive than, well, it's definitely going to be bigger than Giant's save file.
Yeah, mine's going to be bigger than his too.
Oh, I know.
That is such a. I'm enjoying it though. That build is fun. Laggy. It's already starting to lag, but
really,
it's fun. Yeah.
Lagging in single. It's lagging in single player. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if you go away from it, where everything renders out, and you come back too quickly, all the decoration blocks take a little bit to spawn all of them in.
Ah, okay.
They just slowly spawn in. It's funny.
Oh, so
It's like, what the heck?
so it's like logging into Valheim. Got it.
Yeah, it's just like that.
So, but now, Chat and Tundra, I'm thinking about jumping back into Aska tomorrow. I've learned a few things. That's going to make our lives easier. But it requires a stupid amount of materials. But thankfully, we got a lot of villagers. But we're going to need more.
Polymer boards. Why?
Weirdly enough, I hear you say that. I'm thinking, I think I know what he's trying to make.
I'm trying to make some more large power poles.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why can't they be circuit boards? Why does it have to be polymer boards?
Yeah, that was what made it easier on me because I was able to, because the circuit board factory's got polymer boards at it.
Yeah.
All right. So what level do we set this foundation at? I'm gonna make a huge foundation because I don't know how much space I need. So I'm gonna make extra space.
Yeah, you can always trim it later. As long as you don't make it out of concrete, don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, don't put down concrete unless you mean to put it down where you're putting it.
But that's what I was gonna do, so we could walk faster on it.
Yeah, because if you ever want to get rid of it, you have to dig it with the drill or with your
really?
laser.
Oh
yeah.
Oh my!
It sucks because I put down a whole bunch of concrete for my sidewalks, right? And then I realized there was a second option for concrete. You can make concrete slabs, which makes it look like sidewalk slabs.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks really good. So I'm like going through my city, like destroying my sidewalks, and I have to dig it all up, block by block, just so I can have the nicer looking sidewalk. It's not fun.
Why is he still awake?
So I've been suggesting in the Discord that they change that. I also suggested that you need to make the concrete a little more worth it, I think. Give it like 200% player speed. Then it's actually worth putting down.
But I think that's what they're.
I
think that's what they're trying to do with the whole, because they're improving the speed on the walk paths.
Yeah, the escalators.
What is this? This is a. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Not questioning it.
Wasn't me.
Alright. I came over here. It might have been. Is over here in the extra science area.
Oh, I was gone home, yeah. I remember that one.
I need to check on him.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't even seen him online or anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him at all. Should I? I'm talking to myself. Well, because my work laptop started exploding again, so I was like, I came over here for foundation. That's why I came over here. Right, I grabbed all the foundation that I could. Back over to the steam area. Because like I said, I think that as silly as it sounds, but making a container with 6,400 of the fuel containers, the casings, that'll be more than enough to keep that whole thing running nonstop. Hell, we could probably do it with the smaller one. Probably don't even need the 6,400. Actually, I know we don't need the 6,400. But we need enough to be able to cover the Alright, so my thought is input is going to come from this side. Tundra? Because I see you putting the stuff down.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know. Input comes from here. So this will be where the fuel rods will come in from, is over here on this side. And then the ejection will come out this side. So that way the ejection is going to come over here to where I'm getting ready to drop down a whole bunch of foundation. And there's the oil.
Yeah, we're going to need 2 belts. 1 input, 1 output. Or more than 2 belts, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I was wanting to give you the path of direction that I was thinking. Oh, I ran out. I had 4,300 foundation, and I just used all of it.
Yep. It goes fast.
You
think if you're trying to build entire squares, it's 38 by 38 is the max you can put down. So, what's that number? That's a lot of foundation to put down at once.
But at least now you can see where I'm putting the fuel rod stuff down at.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now crafting. Let's come back over here. Not power, fuel. Alright, chemical processor. low density oilmite. Alright, low density oilmite. We're making 100 every 4 seconds. And we need making 100 every 4 seconds. And we need 50 every 8 seconds. Hold on. God, this makes math so difficult.
Yeah.
Alright, so this can fill 4 chemical processors. 4 chemical processors. That'll give us 600 liquid fuel every 8 seconds. Because we're going to need 4 machines. The liquid fuel is what we're that's our point that we got to figure out, because these rods, it takes 15 seconds to make them. They need 400 liquid fuel, so we need to be making 400 liquid fuel a second. Holy crap, that's a lot of liquid fuel we're going to have to be making. So if I look at the structures, and I go to the oil derrick, where's the oil thing? Pump jack. $1,800 a minute. 1 pump jack. 1 pump jack's $1,800 a minute. Okay. And this is going to use 100 every 4 seconds. Is that 1,800 a minute? Hold on. Yeah, 1,800 a minute. 1,800 a minute from 1 oil. 18 times 4. No, 18. Yeah, 18 times 4. That's 40. Oh, I don't think these. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about some of our other factories we've got. I don't think it's running with the numbers that they've got listed on here. I think it's running faster. So if you take this, it's called 18 seconds. 18 seconds times 4. 18 seconds times 4. That's 40 plus 32. That's 72 seconds. 72 seconds. Oh, no, that is, wow. This makes us do some really weird math. Yeah, I'm starting to see some of your complaints, Tundra.
Some of my what?
Complaints with the math. Alright, I think we're going to need... I think we're going to need a minimum of pump jacks on this? 4 pump jacks. It's 1,800 per pump jack. So that's 1,800 times 4. That's 3,600, 7,200, 7,200. So 7,200. Then we're gonna need no. This thing's gonna be. This thing's gonna be humongous. Just for the number of distillation columns and the burners we're gonna need to put in. That's 4 seconds. Oh God, I need a satisfactory calculator. Jesus.
They do have one, I believe.
Do they?
Thought I looked this up.
$100 seconds per. You're building how many boilers? 40?
40. Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Alright, so 40 boilers. Each one at 100 seconds. Roughly. Oh God, I'm doing cross-out. I'm going cross-out on this math, and I'm not even looking at an Excel spreadsheet. I feel like I need a spreadsheet to do the math on this. So if they got the tool, then I'd like to be able to go, all right, 40 boilers being supplied by Ignum fuel rods. What do we need?
Okay, this isn't by the same people.
So we don't trust their math.
Yeah.
Because this has got wonky math. Well, yeah, it shows 0 concurrent viewers. Nobody likes Foundry.
No.
Except for you and me, apparently. Because we enjoy it. We enjoy the puzzle. The puzzle going, I gotta build what to make this happen? Oh, what I would give for some rain. Oh, it's cooled off enough to where you walk outside and it feels like it's raining. But it's not rain. It's just the humidity condensating. Oh.
Here we go. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Okay, so at least according to this, the fuel use of Ignum fuel rod is 2.16 per minute. Burn time is 27.78 seconds.
Per generator?
Yeah, per boiler.
Holy cow.
So 2.16 per minute times 40.
Alright. 2.16 times 40. So we need a total of 100 casings.
Per minute.
Well, no, 100 casings. That's all we need.
Oh, I'm looking at just, the full fuel, Ignum fuel rod itself.
So that tells me 100 casings will keep us covered. But filling the fuel rods, that's the question. How many distillation columns and how many chemical processors?
Ignum fuel rods. We want to produce... One second.
Oh wait, you go to the site, it still makes you do your own math?
We got to know what your, it's like the satisfaction calculator. You got to know what your output per minute is.
Okay.
Or what you're trying to achieve, and then it'll do all the back math for you. So, 2.16 times 40. So 86.4 per minute is how many fuel rods we need.
Okay, so we need 200 casings.
So we need 21.6 factories. But that's at standard rate, though. That's not.
Well, it's not like we can It's not like we can boost them.
Well, I mean that's standard rate. That they're probably calculating for Mark 1 or Mark 1 assemblers. I bet.
There's no assemblers. So I'm gonna make the casings manually.
No, I'm talking about the fuel rods themselves.
Fuel rods themselves are made inside the fluid thing, and there's only one level.
Fluid assembler.
Yeah, there's only one level of it.
Okay, so then it is 21.6 fluid assemblers.
Okay.
So 22, because you can't underclock or overclock. So.
Yeah.
They did say they're going to add that, though. They are going to add a way to change the machine's speed.
22.
Yeah.
How much oil per minute? Not processed, just the crude oil.
11,520. At least that's what it's looking like, which is 6.4 pump jacks.
Yeah, so 7 pump jacks. I can't fit 7 pump jacks on this node.
Is there any more Olamite nearby?
I need to check.
Yeah, this actually works pretty well, and it's not by the same people that made the satisfactory calculator, but yeah. So it's crude, but it works.
Let's take a look. Yeah, I got another one over there. That's not too far away. We might be able to get 7. Be a tight fit, but oh. And then we've got 26 by 12 by 30, 22 by 20. Oh wow, that thing's huge. It doesn't look that big, but it's deep. All right. 28 by that's definitely a big one too. All right.
They need a modular pump jack that you can just throw on it and just do a massive amount of oil with one machine. That'd be amazing.
Well,
just a massive oil derrick you throw on top.
I'm actually thinking about this. I built right next to this Olamite reservoir on purpose. Oh yeah, chat, this build is not going to be finished tonight.
I got this part of it done. The easy part. I got the easy part done.
So, all right.
You planning on squaring this off, or?
Yeah. It's gonna have to go out a lot farther. If you look at my stream, look at where my cursor is.
Second. Okay.
This is where we're at drug foundation out to.
From where we're at now?
Mm-hmm.
Think you're gonna need that much?
I might not need that much because I'm still trying to get a gauge on these squares. But what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to build a spot somewhere around here. That's going to be one of the big tanks. And I'm going to put pump jacks over here on this Olamite reservoir that's all the way up at 189 meters. This thing's really high up. And I'm going to run a pipeline to it. And then I'm going to take advantage of this Olamite reservoir and run it to it. And then I'm going to use the big pipeline.
Yeah.
To come to here, where I'm going to have another. So I want to expand out to here. So this Olamite reservoir is going to feed into this, and it's going to have just a giant tank. And we're going to use this Olamite reservoir, this Olamite reservoir, and this Olamite reservoir to fill the tank that's right here. And the reason I want to do these two to a tank here is because I want to use the big pipe and use the big pipe to go from this reservoir that I'm going to stick here and run it to the one that's going to be here. So it's going to just be
a lot of pipe.
It's going to be a giant pipe.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a lot of pipe and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to take a while.
just to be able to fill this up. So, yeah, so the next stream is going to be, we need more power. How do we get that?
Oh, we know how to get it. We just got to do it. Geared in.
Well, because I mean, when I look at the solar options, honestly, the steam is the way to go.
Yeah. Until the next update comes and they change. Well, add, not change. Yeah. But there was talk that they're going to add some different power.
But, I mean, the solar just doesn't provide enough megawatts. I mean, I would have to cover an entire field.
Yeah, you know, one of them big squares on your map, you're going to need about 10 of those.
Yeah. And then you're going to need another 10 for the batteries.
Yeah.
So things will run at night.
It would be cool to look at, though.
It would.
A massive solar field.
It would, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing.
Because we got a massive wind farm near where I live, and it's just, I love that. I love the massive turbines. That's crazy.
That's why you're full of hot air.
Yeah.
They're just force feeding it to you. I see.
Yeah. That's why it's so windy around here in the wintertime.
So that's what I'm looking at. And then if we have to... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm re-looking at this. Oh, that'd be cheaper and easier to run. To the east of our power plant, we got 3 olemite reservoirs. So we're going to tap 5 olemite reservoirs. We're going to choose the biggest one, which is, oh, it's that one. Oh, maybe not. That one's pretty good too. Yep. So it's this one and this one. These two. So hopefully you're looking at my stream.
No, I was busy hooking up water pipes. Okay.
All right. So this reservoir and this reservoir. Yep. This one and this one. Those are going to be the 2 that are going to get 2 pump jacks. This one, and this one get 1 pump jack, because these are all at surface level except for that one. That one we're going to dig out. But they're a heck of a lot closer than what I was looking at. You know, because we've got this thing over here in the mountain, and looking at the size of them. So we do this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. That gives us our 7 pump jacks that we need. And then have them all feed to one location. except for the one that's right where we're building. We're going to take these 4 and those pipes are going to feed into a big pipe. Oh, I see how to do this. I see how to do this. Especially from these 3. Oh. We're going to have all these 3 feed into a big pipe. That big pipe's going to run down here. And then it's going to run up this way. This reservoir is going to feed into the pipe here. And then we're going to put a tank, a big tank, right here. And this will feed in that tank, and the rest of these will all be connected to one giant pipe. And that giant pipe's going to feed into that reservoir or into that giant tank. And then we're going to use that giant tank to feed the machines.
Oh. No, we're going to have to, after this research, we're going to have to give it time.
Oh?
We're out of green.
Out of green?
Yeah, completely.
Interesting.
Is it just too slow? Yeah,
Well,
it's just too slow.
Well, that's what I was worried about by putting down that extra research piece. I was worried that I was going to choke the system doing that.
Yeah, I'll throw a Mark III on it and see what happens. See if that goes a little faster. Nope, that wasn't very much faster at all.
No.
They are not. They need to work on that.
The Mark III is not going to help. The best.
No, I meant I'm seeing if it was going to go faster. Then it goes slightly faster.
Oh,
very slightly.
Wait. You put a Mark III assembler down?
On the green, yeah. I just replaced the Mark II with the Mark III.
Oh shit.
And yeah, that's not much faster than what it was doing already.
Yeah, well, the green required the concrete. The concrete was a problem.
I can put it back to Mark II.
Wow. Oh, no. Leave Mark III, that's fine.
I just did that just now, by the way, just so you're not thinking I did that hours ago or something.
No, that's fine. What I'm going to do is...
Oh, there's still green in this box here, but that box only serves this one. Interesting.
Yeah, well, because I didn't have a good way to run that conveyor.
Yeah.
Because it's a little tight over here. I suppose I could. Can I do that? Let's try that. Alright, now build. We'll do a level 2 right now. Oh, damn it. Put those slopes the wrong way. Can you fix those slopes? While I try to see what I can do with this conveyor.
I can't see. There's too much steam from the smelters.
Alright, cool, thank you. Oh, come on. Let me get in a spot where I can aim. That's why I said it's a little tight in here. Oh, I see. I mean, technically this really isn't going to help us.
No. Oh, we're running out of blue as well. Look at that.
Yeah, see, I was worried that adding in that fifth chamber, I was like, oh, this could be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the smart thing to do here, we're gonna remove that chamber.
Yep. What you could do is you can go and click the little arrow on one of these servers and get rid of all those science packs you just picked up.
Yep. Okay. So we got 3. All right. Oh God, we're gonna burn through some research pieces. Our purple's gonna back up nicely though, because what we're researching right now doesn't use any purple. Hey, Giant, what's going on, buddy? Hey, are you sure you didn't want to hop in and come play on this insane build that we're doing? Hey, we got plans, we got ideas, and well, I'll be honest. Yeah, we could use the extra pair of hands. Because we had gone home on here. Unfortunately, he wound up with some issues. Oh.
What about Lunas?
Lunas. Well, Lunas is challenging because of time zones.
Yeah.
Huh. Our yellow. Our yellow's getting choked out too. Yeah. Adding in that additional research chamber was not a great idea.
Well, it got us the research done, so.
It did.
So. Eyes are starting to hurt.
Well,
Telling me it might be bedtime soon.
we are getting to that time of night, at least for me. 'Cause, you know, Thunder stays up all night long.
No. Not recently. Recently, it's been getting up at 4 a.m. and
Oof.
then up all day.
Oof. Oh, that's not fun. Alright. But I think we got ourselves a solid plan. Hope you made notes on the plan.
Yeah. Made some mental notes.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
I'm just glad that the Foundry calculator works.
I'm gonna go ahead and do one thing here. Alright. First, fill that little hole there. This way we have a thing put in place. Oh, and we're gonna build this as big as we possibly can anyways, so. Wow.
I'm gonna put this on my speed dial.
Alright. Space has been used to its maximum. It uses up an entire freaking square. Nope. Okay. That is going to be a massive structure.
Yep.
But this thing's going to hold all of our crude oil for our this is going to hold all crude oil for our factory. Hey, Chronic, what's going on, buddy? Oh. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh, this is going to be Math City.
You enjoy it though.
I do.
Just as I do.
Well, because it's a puzzle. You know, it's a puzzle to figure out. Okay, how do we know we know what we want to be the end goal.
Yeah.
Now, how do we make it happen? 40 steam generators running on fuel rods. Now, fuel rods was easy to figure out. And that's why I was like, okay, I don't need a factory making fuel rods. We can have a little warehouse set up with the fuel rods, or with the fuel rod casings, and this will just run indefinitely. Well, let me know if you catch anything good, Chronic. Been a long time since I got to go fishing. You know, for some reason, people think I need to work rather than be able to go fish. You got something in particular you're fishing for? Or are you just noodling? So I used to do that too. I did the noodling, catch the catfish. Okay, I am not familiar with that fish. I'm not even sure what part of the world that fish is in. Oh, there they go, dropping off all the construction material. Still gonna take a little while to build that, but at least we're gonna have we've set in place. This is where the oil is going, and then we can build around it. This is wow. This project's gonna take a lot more work than I thought it was gonna do. But you know what? Every time we've done we need to go work on power thing, the power thing's taking on, 2 to 3 streams. So we're looking at, when we're trying to really upgrade the power, really do the stuff, we're looking at 16 hours worth of work minimum. And I'm still trying to work on the math on the oil. Well, that's why I started doing the pump jack efficiency, because we're gonna need that for what we're doing now. Sadly, chat, I think it's probably going to be about time to wrap up the evening. I apologize for all the technical issues that we had at the beginning of the stream. Boy, did we have a lot of technical issues.
It's fine.
But thank you everybody that's been here. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Whitestone Industries. Oh, I don't think I've got Frostbite here right now.
Dad said he'd be back.
But he's not back.
Nope.
So I want to throw this in. I'm super excited. I am super excited for Tundra here, or Whitestone Industries, because he and I like to play a lot of very similar games. So we do a lot of gaming together, and he broke the 500 member mark, which enabled him to enable memberships for his server, for his channel. I've got the proud honor of being his first member.
Yep, first and only.
Hey, now, I wasn't going to say that. You know, because, I mean, it costs money. I mean, dear God, you got it set at $5, man.
It's a choice as well. It's not a requirement. So, and I've got it. And I've set that way specifically like that. So.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to lock content behind paywall.
But I want to put you out there and say, hey, he's just saying if you'd like to support his channel. I don't think he's planning on doing any members only streams or anything like that. Where he's got content that's locked behind the membership channel. I'm gonna have some stuff that is locked behind my membership channel, but then that content will get unlocked after about a month. You know, because I want to make sure I throw in those members only streams and that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, I think it's we got a lot done tonight, on and off stream. So make sure to check out Whitestone Industries recording of the of the stream tonight, because tonight it is so piecemeal on my end that I'm gonna have to go through and I'm gonna have to delete several videos. His is gonna be much cleaner, and you'll be able to catch and see what we did. Wow, they got that built pretty quick.
Yeah. I don't have to go all that far.
Well, you wanted a tank over here, so there you go. There's a tank. It only holds 600,000 liters.
Not anywhere near enough. I think of my build, I'm going to have several of these massive tanks holding different liquids and things. And it's going to look cool.
All right. Hold on. Let me go take a look. Did you throw it in the food porn channel? Where'd you put it? Oh, threw it in general. Oh, all right. That looks similar to a brim.
No, it's joint too.
How's it taste?
Let me throw a wave.
That looks like a preheated fillet. But man, there's a lot of scales.
And they just join too.
Yeah, but Kronk's been tastes like raw tomatoes.
I like tomatoes.
That's it's an interesting flavor. All right. mean, I grow tomatoes, so
Yeah, me too.
I guess I'm growing fish now. But nah, guys. I really, like I said, I really appreciate everybody that's come by. Tomorrow we'll be doing some more Aska. But for now, I think it's going to be the whole save game, call it a night. Kiwi. Okay, it's a New Zealand fish. See, now that explains things. Yeah, when the fish is already seasoning, you use the fish for seasoning. But hey, I like my raw fish. I like my sushi and everything. Oh, and thank you for subbing to Whitestone.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Awesome.
He and I play a lot of games together. He's got his Boosteroid series that he does as well, but recently, a lot of what he and I do, we've been doing a lot of games together. And come September, I'm going to be looking to try to take some time off from work.
Yeah, come September is going to be nothing but
satisfactory.
Nothing but satisfactory. Actually, I might have a couple of things going on. There's something else coming out.
I might not do nothing but satisfactory because, we'll still have the Valheim thing going on with the Ashlands. We'll still have a couple other things going on. But, yeah, satisfactory will become...
That'll be top of the list.
It will be. Yeah, absolutely. It'll be the whole, when I get home from a long day at work going, all right, I don't have a particular game scheduled for tonight. What do I feel like playing? I'm going into satisfactory.
Yep. I'll be playing through that story.
So, all right, chat. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry to wrap up early. I'm sorry that we had so many challenges with the stream early on. I will do some doctoring on my computer to figure out what the hell is going on. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow with some Aska.
Later.
Lonus, there you are. We were wanting to get you in. We were wanting to get you to join us. But of course, he shows up right when we're going, all right, well, it's time to sign out.
Yep.
Screw the time zones, man. Just because it's going to piss off your wife that you're going to be up late playing a video game. I mean, granted, I realize you're probably going to lose limbs pissing off your wife. But you have extras. You lose your left arm, you still have your right one.
Yeah.
So, but no, seriously, chat, I gotta call it a night. So, I'll catch y'all tomorrow with some Aska, and we'll see you then. Thank you.